Yo guys, and welcome back to more of AC Valhalla. Now that we finished with the beatmaking session of today's stream, we still have a bit of time left to advance with this game. And yeah, I'm super excited, of course, as always. And welcome back, Waffle. What phone do I have? I think it's the Lenovo K6. It's been a while since I looked up the actual model, but yeah, it's not like anything major brand. Alright, so yesterday I've been going to this region here because it's a recommended fishing spot. Basically what you can do here is just kill these guys. And get the fish this way. Which is a lot more time, I guess, sparing than the traditional way of fishing. You're just a phone nerd. So, which phone do you have, Waffle? So yeah, you know, doing this for a couple minutes, I guess, would definitely give you a lot of fish. I've done it for like a couple minutes yesterday. And we now currently have 24 small bowheads. As before we only had 5, trying to fish it the natural way. So that means we have enough to actually make a delivery, or I guess make an offering in Grandpa and finish off that region. And maybe also deliver some of the fish. But yeah, there's this otter right here. Check that out. And also check out the fishing guy. To see if we can like trade in any of the fish for like good items. You have an iPhone 12 Max Pro. Your work asks you to go back to Apple and pretty much paid 3/4 of the device for you. That's nice of the company then. And yeah, understandable that you would go ahead and pay the price then. I wouldn't, like personally, I wouldn't buy Apple full price myself, like out of own pocket. But yeah, if somebody, you know, adds money to it, it's a different scenario.
I would like to see what you have in stock.
Could increase one of the spears here. Or maybe an X. Waffle indeed, because you wouldn't go back to it if they didn't. You used to hate Apple, but have to admit they really stepped the game up. You're gonna ask Maro if you can host a movie night next week. Awesome, dude. Yeah, I mean, Apple isn't bad quality or anything. It just, yeah, I wouldn't pay full price for it because I believe it's overpriced. even though it's good quality. And what kind of makes me dislike Apple a bit as a company is like the practices towards like repair guys, right? There are a lot of people who make a living off repairing like stuff, like handies and stuff. But iPhone basically, or Apple really tries to sabotage that business, and it's like the monopoly, I guess, for their brand of repairing. So that kind of gets some people to like, you know, really bad financial situations, at least right now. So I kind of dislike that a bit, especially since they also pay take so much for the repairs. Like, you know, something gets broken, easily go like $200 or something, or like something simple that is like worth maybe 20. But yeah, like, you know, as a technology in itself, it's definitely a different scenario. It's just like the company practices. This one could be interesting. Increase speed when dodging. Or we could take this increase back damage when dodging. I think I might actually like speed more. However, this would cost less resources to upgrade. Choices. Let's go ahead and upgrade these axes in case I ever want to use them. It's like the classic cannon axe for Evo. And I think I would do what we did with the house cards axe, because it has a good bonus here. Increasing attack after each hit. Since you can't snowboard, you were gonna see if anyone wanted to watch The Art of Flight. It's a really good snowboarding documentary. It has amazing cinematography and the music ties perfectly. It sounds nice, Waffle. I would love to see a snowboard documentary. Like, I do love She-Spot myself, like doing it. But I also respect the people that are like doing it professionally, you know, because it's definitely a journey. Doing it professionally and trying to live off that. Okay, and then I think I may also upgrade the spear here. Let's do it.
Done for now.
I will see you later, friend.
Yes.
Until next we meet.
I mean, yeah, we could kind of try to double wield spears as well. I aren't really upgraded this much, but okay, maybe we should wait until we have more resources and then do it. Let's go back to our long sword and flare combo. And then we gotta find another 2 skill points that potentially give us like critical chance or a way of a bear. Something like that. Alright, so we're gonna go up here. and then get a critical chance. Prefer. And also this hunter bow is nice, because it's my preferred bow type in this game. Yeah, I mean, I would definitely be up for the snowboarding documentary. And I think Morrow being into skateboard wouldn't be opposed to it either.
I have something that may interest you.
Only a true fisherman could catch this one.
Okay, we don't have enough of a variety of fishes yet.
Thanks, Eivor.
I'm off. Be well, friend.
Goodbye.
Every time I talk to him, I sit on or stand on the table. Or we could do King of Staten Island, the new movie by Pete Davidson. Or with Pete Davidson. I think you shared a trailer of that one before, haven't you? Couple months ago.
Eivor.
Ah, watch it, you idiot!
I gotcha. It looked interesting when I seen the trailer. Definitely something I wouldn't mind watching. Very nice. So that finishes Rampachire as a region. We have another skill point. And hey Max, welcome. How's it going? Alright, so I believe there's one order member we haven't killed yet, which we could kill. And that is Leof Givu. I think she's supposed to be in Rampachire, right there. Let's go ahead and kill that Malaka. Downloading Batman Arkham Knight again. Very nice. It's still a game I have to play. But yeah, I would love to do it soon. I've only ever played Asylum and City. There she is.
Best not to draw attention here.
Yeah, best not to draw any attention here. Like it's a zombie.
Let's see you, old friend.
Wonder if she's trying to run or not. Oh, she's not. We bought a season pass for $4 about a year and a half ago. There's like 30 different things that you had to download. Yeah, that's always weird if, you know, it's not like a one package, but you have to download it individually.
Stay sharp. Not a moment's peace. Best stay sharp.
Found me out. Out this, but you will not unearth us all. You will not dig deeply enough. We are both a clot and cancer. We sit heavy in water, and yet we spread like a river's current.
Are you well?
Why would you ask such a question at such a time as this?
Beneath your words is something of a size unknown, a mystery. It lurks behind every frail word from your mouth. I should talk to Hytham.
Think I'll go fishing tomorrow.
And hey Melon, welcome. How's it going? Yeah, the timing with the Assassino. Perfect. Max, the cinematic scenes remind you of Mortal Kombat and AC Revelations. Yeah, that's a good comparison. You know, Mortal Kombat where you kind of see like how the organs get cracked and all that. Or crushed. Organs crushed and bones cracked, I guess. Yeah, definitely similar. Then of course, kind of like the darker tone of the Afterlife areas. Right, so apparently this unlocked a new quest. We also gotten Gorm got Vesson. He's also called the Kyo. Gorm grew up under the Hero and the shadow of Kurt the Crow. His father passed down the rigor of the Order and taught Gorm the lessons of a harsh love, pain, humiliation, and endurance. With the loss of his father, Gorm taught himself pitiless hatred. Loot found on the scabbard. To the scabbard, my friends. Your work is much valued. One day our order will number more than the hairs in my beard. Kyo. Ah, you mean the slow motion kills? Yeah, that's true. Ah, so that unlocks Vinland. I see. Distant land known to a few and reached only by arduous travel across the icy railroads. Vinland is vast and inhabited by unknown folk. And Vinland is also another name for the Northern American region, which the Vikingers, or the Vikings, I guess, explored. You know, like 500 years before Columbus did. So this is apparently our ticket to North America. How cool is that? Let's speak to Hytham. So that's basically what people have been mentioning. They've been asking why I haven't gotten to that place yet. But apparently I just didn't got that last order member killed that I had to kill. Which I could have done a lot earlier.
I should speak with Hytham.
I have something here for you. Tidings that may displease you.
Tell me.
You remember Kjotve's son, Gorm? He has since taken his father's place in the Order.
Interesting. He's got him here in England. Is he another blotch on our list?
He is one of our targets, yes. But he is not in England. He is further west, in fact. A land called Vinland, discovered centuries ago by an Irish sailor called Brendan. The Order of the Ancients has some recent fascination with Vinland, but I cannot say what it might be.
Let me find out for you, after I silence Godham.
Vinland is far away, according to my source. It may take weeks to find him after a long and perilous journey.
There's no danger that would cow me, Hytham. I will speak with Randvi and arrange passage.
Was there something else?
Oh, we can also deliver him more order medallions. Very nice.
Keep this. It serves your cause better than it does my pocket.
It gives me joy to take these from you. As a token of my deep gratitude, I want you to have this. You have...
So we now have range poison strike upgraded. Apply poison slashes in an arc in the flight of the arrow, poisoning all enemies caught in the arc. Interesting. And we have a poisonous strike upgrade. The concoction splashes in an arc in front of you, instantly poisoning enemies caught in the arc. Damn, that's powerful.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
Hi, Taylor.
Let's also go ahead and celebrate another feast before I leave.
Good day, my love.
Day, my love. So do we have to pledge
I want to see the Alliance map.
Vinland now, or what?
Have you spoke with Hytham about Vinland?
Yeah.
I have.
Good. I have marked it on the map with a bit of guesswork as to its location. Let me know when you wish to leave.
Yeah, that's one way to lay out the maps. Kind of interesting that it is suggested power 0. But yeah, I would say let's pledge the next and go there.
What can you tell me of Vinland? Is it a real place or merely a rumor?
Rumor or not, I found someone willing to sail you there. She claims to have seen it once before.
If she is willing to risk her life beside me and make the long journey, I will take her at her word.
Nessa is her name. Meet her at the docks when you are ready to leave.
I will go now, and end the life of Goran Kjotveson where the Valkyries cannot find him.
It is a long voyage, Eivor. Be careful.
I'm actually quite excited to see this. Because, you know, if going to North America and potentially seeing the indigenous people there, it could make some really interesting, you know, connections to AC3 as well, I reckon. Kind of weird that I have this footstep glitch again.
Hi.
I brought something for you.
So I think even though we can't deliver anything to get the reward, we could still
I've
deliver
never even seen
what
this
we have
fish
currently.
close up. Look at the size of it!
Let's deliver the ones we can.
I've heard tell that this one's a real fighter. Look at this fish! Thanks for the fish.
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
Come back soon.
don't know what Vinland is. Yeah, it's the Northern American region that the Vikings explored, isn't it?
Hey,
All right, bring out my lieutenant.
done?
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and change my lieutenant. Let's go ahead and give him the Magister set. And then I'm gonna give him the combo that I have. So the Gaudian Longsword and the Flail. Okay, that looks a bit weird. Can I just not have it displayed? Ah, yeah, that works.
I must take my leave. So long.
And hey Don, welcome mate. How's it going? Be aware, we are about to reach spoiler territory, literally. So yeah, there's gonna be some new places you're gonna discover. But how's your Valhalla playthrough going, dude? How far are you with the game?
Good day to you, stranger.
Nessa, is it? I'm Eivor. Randvi said you would be my guide.
That is right. Passage to across the seas to Saint Brenton's land, is that right?
Randvi called it Vinland.
One and the same. It is a 3-week trip by longship. Arduous, dull, possibly fatal.
Should we survive, you will be compensated.
Eivor, before you go, you must be dressed as a thrall when you arrive. To be seen as you are would raise suspicions. Gorm runs this new camp, and it is a good bet all but a few will be loyal to him.
Good thinking.
Only taking care of our prize Strenger.
First things first, Eivor. My ship, my rules. Second, you follow the rules. Third, if you listen to my rules, you live.
Understood.
Good. Let me know when you're ready and we'll get going.
Just came home after 7 hours of badminton. Finished the Eva story. Have I done it? Yeah, I've done the Eva story. I finished it just recently, actually. But yeah, that definitely left me a bit surprised, all of it. It's 7 hours of badminton, dude. Respect. How did it go? Did you also train? Like, did you, I guess, do training for others? Or have you played the entire time yourself? So apparently once we leave here, we're gonna leave everything behind gear-wise. I'm actually go ahead and switch my look for this place. It makes sense, you know, if we have like different clothes to also get like a different left in hairstyle and all that.
Survey the area, Sunan.
Just gotta find out where we have the two shop right there. But yeah, the Eva story, I definitely like how they surprise you, you know, with like
Hey there.
certain story plots. But you kind of ask yourself, okay, is there more to it, or is that it? But yeah, I feel like the story is definitely surprising me more than Odyssey story did, which definitely is a good thing.
What have you got for me today?
1.5 hours of coaching teenagers, 1 hour of coaching the youngest ones, about 4-year-olds, and 3 hours of practicing yourself. Awesome done. Very nice. That's really cool that you train like also the youngest one. Okay, I think I might go with shaved. And bitwise, I'm gonna stay with that, I think.
Anything else I can do for you?
I have to go. See you soon.
Goodbye, Eivor.
Yeah, dude, I wasn't sure what really happened there, you know. Like, I guess I kind of question myself, if it was Eva, why did Sheobet didn't say anything to us? Okay, yes, so the thing is, you know, regarding spoilers is, if I'm at the point in the story that we have passed, you know, when everything I play is already spoiler, I guess. Like the stream itself would be a spoiler. But the Eva story is something we have already done on stream, so basically everything that has happened already in our playthrough on stream is discussable. But yeah, I can understand, you know, how that leads to issues for some of the audience, you know, if you don't have played this far yet. But it's kinda thing, like, you know, I obviously wanna discuss the game and the story. So if I've done things, then yeah, I would like to talk about it. You have a game-breaking bug, you can't go to Asgard. How sad. And what's like the bug that's happening done?
Ready to set sail?
I will leave my gear behind and dress the part. To Vinland we go.
Hop in. We'll leave now.
But yeah, I try to not go into details, you know, when I talk about stuff that's happened. Like, I usually try to say like, okay, this surprised me, or, you know, there was like a plot twist I didn't expect.
3 cold weeks on the whale road.
I try not to go into too many details.
Past mountains of ice and kingdoms of stone. Saga lands. All this way to kill a man. Gorm Kjotvisson, the son of my father's old foe. What dark work does the Order have so far across the open sea?
That's so cool. Getting to North America here. Can't wait to meet some indigenous people. Hopefully.
Someone in charge. I'd better step with care. No friends here.
You look stronger than most of the others. What's your name?
Yora of Jorvik.
Yora, as in horse?
My father never wanted children. What is this place?
Newhaven, a wild place found on no map.
Are we settling here?
That is not our plan. Too many wild folk in the woods.
They threaten us?
You ask too many questions, horse. Your task is to keep your mouth shut and do as I tell you. Now, unload that ship and then I'll have you carry those carrots.
Hildy! Hildy! We can't find Olaf.
Look, his ass, not again.
We cannot send supplies to Gorm without his guidance.
Ugh! Haul what supplies we have to the nearest camps then. Gorm's men will do the rest.
Let me go. I can carry whatever supplies Gorm needs.
That's Olaf's job, horse, not yours. You stick to this port and keep your head down. Ask around about Olaf. Someone must know where he has run off to.
If I can find this Olaf, he may know where Gorm is.
Sé aldrei annar fiskmann mun það vera skjótt. Hann drap oss mjög
From a mission where you had to kill some guys, and if you went off the circle, you get damaged by time. Enemies stopped to spawn, but you didn't complete the objective, so you went back to England. Now you would die every time you go back. Game, dude, that sucks. So do you have such a bug happening? I really hope
someone broke through this wall.
Ubisoft fixes that soon. I've been also hearing of people who couldn't like leave Asgard as well.
Someone broke through here, made quite a mess. Could be Olaf went this way. Footprints. Might be Olaf's. This trail leads to high ground. Good. I can get my bearings.
Yeah, personally I do prefer the like realistic stuff and what's actually happening over you know, like dream sequences. I have to say though that I do prefer what they did with Asgard than what they did with the Fate of Atlantis in Odyssey. It felt
Gods. Never have I seen such a place.
But I handed because, you know, it was not a simulation
Building in sight.
of something that was supposed to happen. But rather it was just a dream. So if something supernatural happened, you know, they could explain it with, okay, this is not actually happening or has ever happened.
Sunan, guide me.
What they got you? Jag no wonder they higan giga room we.
Do I think we get How DLC? You like the Underworld in Odyssey? I mean, I don't think so.
Oh, what? Nia want haje. Oya ruwe yahga ante hanagare. Unkwanatago stress.
That's so cool. That's the Mohawk language from AC3. So these probably belong to the same Kanyen Kahaka tribe. Yeah, the thing is that the TLCs already have been confirmed, right, for Valhalla. And looking at it, it doesn't seem like we're gonna explore Hell.
Those two carry themselves like leaders. It is worth a try.
One DLC is about would take place in Ireland, apparently. And it's about like a druid card, I think, which you have to dismantle and destroy. And the second DLC will be about the Siege of Paris against Charles of Fat. So we're gonna get two friends.
Hail, friends. Do we understand one another?
Oya ganyatarda kehronu. Joknahoda tigade igarungwe.
Do any of you speak Norse or Saxon?
Zatsadegwat giga roomwe. Yate tsidewayanderi. Yate yungwe herize onanzini toditni guhradi hantos ne gaa.
Giga ozidaa. Wahuna dardo ne gigarungwe. Tigade not ne.
This is Sunan. Her name means insight.
Yanja dahawe giga. Zinue oya ganyatarda kehronu itres. Danu ahinasku. Ahoya dagenha toka ahuna dardohage giga.
Sunan, you made us some friends. These huts and clouds. Am I in Midgard still?
Yeah, dude, like is your first blade. I don't think you can make anything worse than that. I mean, maybe Tyranny of King Washington. I think that may even be worse.
Waterfalls are places of power in the old sagas.
Giga oya ganyatarda kehronu rodaska.
9 days I hung in the tree. 9 days. You hear me?
There is a language I know well, but the words are mind-sick.
Gantiga. Rojadat. Satetan Doga Antwain. Kone. Era Anjata Hauste Negaan.
Then I threw my eye in the well.
Who are you?
Olaf, I am. Olaf. Called the unlucky, but don't you believe it?
And where is,
Promise you will do it quick.
What?
Do not stab me from behind, Drengur. Like Sigurd and the dragon. Please.
I'm not here to kill you. I've come for Gorm.
Not here to kill me?
Not today.
Oh, stay clear of Gorm, then. He's not a good man, not a good man at all. Why would you need to see such a terrible man?
True, but you didn't play that one because it looked so bad when you watched me play it. Yeah, I don't know. Tyranny of King Washington was the first, I guess, game by Yusuf Quebec, and it's also the worst for them. That's saying something.
Do you always pry into the affairs of others?
No. Olafur makes talk only. Olafur has no one to talk to. I've hidden myself away to wait for now. And think of riddles no one will hear. But I will help you with your mysterious errand. I will. I will.
I saw signs of a struggle at your camp. Did something happen between you and Gorm?
Nothing to speak of. He, did not care for me trading with the villagers here. Beat me and put me in chains. I slipped away free. Not so unlucky, am I? Still alive, yes. Still alive.
Good. Point me toward Gorm.
Not possible. He is away. Far away at the camps in these woods. All well guarded. Might be at anyone.
Why camps? Is he settling here? Or searching for something?
Searching, yes. Always searching, and never finding. The mean backrot.
And how do I find these camps?
I can show you. Follow.
Olaf, would you tell me something?
Anything Olafur can tell, Olafur will tell, my new and big friend.
Why would Gorm cross the sea to this nameless wilderness? It seems a great risk for so little.
Gorm carries with him a crystal that talks. It tells him where to go and what to do.
A talking crystal.
It is truth. The Elfstone tells him to seek, and so he seeks. And when it says dig, he digs. Such a mystery.
What is he digging for?
That is a mystery he will not tell. But my guess is the best guess. He seeks the door to Jotunheim.
Look! Out across the river. One of Gorm's camps. All look like that. All of them.
They are well guarded, you say?
Oh, yes. By fierce men. Warriors who attack any stranger on sight. Anyone. And they are all well armed. Not like you. As well equipped as a stable hand.
It does not take much to kill a man.
But sharp steel helps. Oh, yes.
You're not wrong. I could use better weapons.
Olafur will help. Gather ore and hides to barter for war gear.
Ore and heights. I can find out there.
Yes. Yes! Some in the woods. Much more at Gorm's camps. Then traded all with the people here. Easy as a smile. Yes. Yes.
I do not understand their language. Can you translate for me?
No need, no. We talk with signs. Just walk up to a trader and start trading. Take this. Some goods to get you started.
Thank you for this, Olaf. And until I say otherwise, speak nothing of this to anyone. Might be a good idea to trade, now that I'm here.
That's kind of cool. If you want to trade with the local people here to see what, you know, unique weapons they could give us.
He seems eager to trade goods and wares.
Saat kahtona hoida vagat gerdu.
The trader will allow you to acquire valuable goods in exchange for materials.
Otena desa duhun zoni?
That's also kind of cool, you know, that you can like actually trade materials instead of, you know, buying it with money.
Ne on hala joyanere.
We can get the Aaron Hade Kova headgear. Keeps off the flying rocks and branches from hurting your head.
Ii waksu tigo.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna get the entire set here, for sure. Also, all the weapons. Probably go for the bow first.
Otena desa duhun zoni?
Then get the spear and then the club.
Ii waksu tigo.
So right now we can't get anything. But we're gonna change that. Actually, we can get the club.
Ne on hala joyanere.
Okay, I guess you get this first then.
Joyanere zino hoida wasarago.
I have to go. See you soon. I can hike into the woods, straight for Gotham. I'll gather raw materials and trade for better weapons.
Alright, so we still have our skills. That's interesting. Let's see. Wanna get more critical hit chance, of course. We'll go for this, Way of a Wolf. Ooh, we could increase the flail. Currently we don't have access to weapons, so that's for later. And hey Nacho, welcome dude. It's going good, thanks. How's it going for you? Let's get that. And this one. Okay, so to find and assassinate Gorm. But I guess before we do that, we should go ahead and get more resources. By most historic accounts, the Norse reached Vinland around AD 1000, led by Leif Erikson. But the Order of the Ancients knows better. So where exactly was Vinland? West of Greenland to be certain, but the saga also mentions Helluland and Markland too. It was possible in modern day Newfoundland or further to the south, though. Scholars continue to debate. Then we have a club. Increase attack after a combo finisher. We don't have a bow yet. We have his merchant blouse or blues. And the trousers. Oh, we still have a firefly, that's interesting. That's like the only thing we kept from all the goods that we had. And what is an outro? I wonder, can I just like travel back? I could. That's cool. That's nice the game allows you to. Started streaming from the program for beginners. Oh, nice, dude. What have you been streaming? And hey, Team Coco. I haven't started the game again. We're still continuing our playthrough. You stream Minecraft with your brother? Nice. Very nice.
Gotham is in these woods somewhere.
I stream on another account. I see.
Has anyone seen a hunter? He is tall, his hair is like mine, and he uses a bow. He was last seen hunting near the woods to the west. He should be back by now.
Woods to the west, you say? Well, let's have a look. Yeah, the stuff is definitely better than it has been Origins and Odyssey. I mean, I would say Odyssey still has the most forgiving AI when it comes to stealth. Because you can also just like, you know, shoot out of bushes and they don't see you for like ages. But what's good about Valhalla is that it has the one-hit assassinations again, so you don't have to worry about like grinding resources to be able to one-shot people.
I'll find you, Gotham, no matter how long it takes.
So yeah, that's a good thing. And also you have more tools again to work with for stealth. Or ways to one-shot people. So yeah, I think the stealth is definitely better than in both previous games. Oh shit. So the tricky part now, of course, is that we don't have our equipment. So they actually would two-shot us right now. With our current equipment.
Where are you hiding, Gotham? A lonely end. Luck skipped his turn. Take you back to Newhaven. A tall ask for a corpse.
Bloody diary. So ends the adventure of Eric the Boat. Let my post now lost in these endless woods, tumbled off a cliff, broke the leg. Night comes and the wolves howl, won't be long. Whoever finds this, I beg thee, bear my corpse back to Nijhoven, in the east, just along the coast. I only want, and then it stops. You don't know this has good Unity, it was laggy on 720p sadly. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, sometimes I guess you can't stream all the games, depending on your setup. And Unity especially is just a super demanding game, like even today.
One of Gordon's camps. I might learn where he's hiding. Or find some resources at the least. The guards here are vigilant.
Is there trouble?
Looks like something's wrong.
What? Are you kidding me? I was sitting the entire time. I was sitting the entire time in the bushes. Yeah, there's still a few bugs so far that still they have to work on fixing. Like, you know, stuff like this, like just like being detected while hiding in the bushes. So I think if you have issues streaming AC Unity, you probably will also have issues streaming Far Cry 5. Maybe you should just focus on games that you can that have been released before Unity, or are not as graphically intense. But yeah, Far Cry 5 being one of the rather newer games, I'd probably not take my chances. Ah, fuck.
Rescue
I split you! Die! Not much longer, corpse!
Come on, take me. Or not. Yep. Take that.
One step closer.
Muddy note. Heading to other camp. Remember the code. Stanus Bruama Valgov Nafjord. Worm. Steinhus Bruama Afgov. Yeah, I mean, you could try streaming at a lower resolution, or just like really turn down some of the graphical settings. What's also a good way to go about it is search for benchmarks for your setup, and just look at other people, what they've been capable to run your setup with. I usually do that before I buy graphically intense games, to kind of see how the stuff runs on potentially my setup before I even think about streaming it. Sorry dude, but I gotta purge your messages, because there's I don't allow any talk about pirating or crack talk. So yeah, please don't talk about if you're running cracked versions or something. What just happened? Wait, I just...
Gods. Oh, we're hurting all over. Thought I was dead.
Do de Gordie. Doga on Saya Gegigon, on the Wazaruna, de Tizarum Yagam. Sayak.
But we didn't desynchronize, but
You want me to eat these?
it's kinda curious. But we let you die here.
Garhaguegun yoda Huni ne Gantni Wahyodans.
Yeah, so basically everything that has to do with, you know, pirating games,
With their berries.
you shouldn't talk about on Twitch.
Yes. And elderberries have a good taste too. And good for you.
I feel much better. Do these elderberries grow wild around here?
Yes, yes. All through the land. Here and there.
It's really interesting that we actually didn't die here. We just got revived, or I guess saved by the locals here. It's really cool. So since we have some resources, let's go ahead and visit the shopkeeper again. See if there's anything we can trade in for.
Gods, the Jodadu. Ii Waxutigo.
I mean, the armor would be nice because, yeah, we need some resistances. You could also get the bow and try to do it stealthily. I think I may actually prefer this. We just gotta make sure we do it stealthily. Let's get the bow. Let's can we get anything else? We could get the pens. Or the bracers. Okay, let's go for this. The Arenharekova pens. Agility is uncompromised with these pens of a simple and airy material.
I must take my leave. So long.
Nice. So this has increased range damage when full health. That's cool. Very good for stealth. And we have the pants. Slowly regenerates health when below 50%. That's cool. It's definitely helpful. But yeah, only if we have the entire set and over 5 pieces. Right, let's go back down here and try to get this carbon ingot again. And hey, Medite Screamer, welcome. Thank you so much for the 10 bits. And how's it going? Thank you.
This place is heavily guarded.
Oh, thank you, dude. Very much appreciated.
Something's got the fox in the henhouse.
Something of a fox in the henhouse. Give us to this high health.
Better stay alert. What's all this?
Gotcha. Ah, okay, we have to find the key first. Fair.
Gorham must be near. His doom has come.
Torn note. Listen, rats and dogs. Go and venture deeper into the woods. If you spot anything strange, alert your captain. Any slacking in duty will result in death. Nori. Okay, this is another high-level enemy. Ah, wait, that is Gorm? Yes, you found him. Never mind, that's not Gorm. Just, ah, fuck off. That's like a random wolf. Great. Okay, never mind.
Take you!
Right, let's get this chest. Wait, find a key for each chest lock? Keep us small apparently. Lawful projectile return skill. B2 dude. It's a nice way to react to others shooting you. I also love how you can throw weapons towards enemies.
What see you, old friend?
Okay, so where's the last key then? Huh. Wonder if somebody have a key who's like that.
Stay alert.
There we go. Very nice. I definitely want to go for all these small wealth opportunities, I think. Because I want to get all the items that seem to be unique to this area. So those are these new types of berries that we can now find in North America. Or in Java. Suit has a flaming weapon. Ooh. I like that finisher. Yes. That's a good one. Yeah, dude. Also, way Eivor just placed the flaming sword right next to him. It's, yeah, I haven't seen that one before. Oh shit. Fucking hell, dudes. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the damage with our current equipment, definitely not to be underestimated.
Tight, yeah!
Crook 1 happy Ezio time is lying to us again. Crook 1 awkward Jesse, I know I haven't been around much lately. To be honest, I've been trying very hard to limit my exposure to the game as much as possible, but I've missed the streams. Thanks for great content.
Dude, Blood Moon Corrupt Stories, thank you so much for your support, dude, and for the kind words. And for subscribing at tier 2 for 14 months. Thank you so much for doing that. I very much appreciate all your support. And, you know, for helping out all the streamers in our community. As much as you do. And that's completely understandable. Yeah, I've been doing the same with, you know, what I haven't seen of the game yet. Just like, really try to avoid all kinds of spoilers. But have you been playing this game yet, Arch? Have you started Valhalla? I've been really enjoying this game so far. A lot more than I enjoyed Odyssey. You haven't touched it yet at all. Ah, I see. So, do you want to wait a bit more before you get it? I think you mentioned that you have a PS5 now, PS5 nowadays, right? Torn Bloody Note. Not gone. Your idea of training warbears has met a few setbacks, but we will keep at it.
You are safe now.
Thank you. Thank you, kinsman. I was so helpless against them. I even tried to use a key I found as a weapon. The brute swallowed it. Now I will never know what that key unlocks.
How did you come to be stuck here?
My friends, the Toothbreakers, were with me. But we were separated when I went searching for what my key might open. I ended up snooping around that abandoned camp. And that's when they showed up. Bears! So many bears! Oh, I must catch my breath.
Yeah, a lot of bears. Almost too many to survive. You also still have some work to do before Monday that you might have started yesterday, but ended up spending 8 hours deciding if you wanted to start it. Then, so that was your answer. One of your friends has a PS5, you've got his pre-ordered on your Xbox, but want to wait a bit longer for everything to die down and have some time to really sink into it, mainly including work being less busy. That's understandable, Arch, you know, that you really want to take your time before diving into it, so you can actually, you know, keep playing it. But definitely hope you really enjoy it once you get to start it. Yeah, it would be interesting to have voice actor for Cesare in this game. Yes, done a lot of voices actually. He also did Barnabas in AC Odyssey. Blood Moon, anyways, you're going to get started on that work, but you leave me on low volume, so you still get my view and you'll be around lurking. Enjoy the rest of the stream, Bowman. Thank you so much, Blood Moon. And that's the worst, you know, I'm basically almost finished anyway for today. But thank you so much for coming by and joining. I hope work was smooth, and I really appreciate the resub and also the lurk. Thank you. I guess I think we're gonna do one mystery here that's close by, and then we're gonna call it for today. Oh, is it a can? I think it is.
Go on. Try it yourself.
Eivor.
Come. Stand here and look out over the fjords. Hold my hand. There you go.
I've never been so high.
Your father brought me here long ago, when we were just 19 winters. Together we stacked stones into cairns.
These?
Yes. Think of this as a test of mind and wit. Stack the cairn stones high and wide into any shape you like.
How do I win?
You win by playing, and a quiet mind is your reward. Let the air and nature's beauty soothe you.
Hold on. This music, I know. I think they use the ambient music from either Black Flag or Rogue, one of the two. I think they just used Black Flag, honestly. Okay, this one is tricky. We have to make the ground more stable. Like this. Hold on. Okay, we can't do it this far down here. We have to get it up here. We have to get this stone away. Go out of here. And Nocho, you redeemed something to hear in German. Wo ist Schatzli? Wo ist Schatzli? Okay, I think that's relatively stable.
Odin is with us!
Indeed. Got it. Und hey Hope. Das ist schön. Ja. Ein schöner Kern. Cool, let's go ahead and invest last skill point to get us on power level 240. Let's get some light damage. And yeah, I'm gonna have a save, you guys. And that shall be it for today for AC Valhalla. But yeah, I just want to thank everybody for coming out and joining. Very much appreciate all the support, especially people joining for the beatmaking stream, as that it's something I don't do that often. The next stream we'll see of me will be tomorrow, of course. However, there's a couple of things I have to take care of first. So the start of the stream may be a bit spontaneous. But yeah, it's definitely gonna happen though. Thank you, Blood Moon, for the resub earlier with 14 mounts at tier 2. Very much appreciate that. Thank you also, Medite Scream, for the 10 bits. Thank you, Dubtone, for the raid, and Gavin for the follow. And of course, everybody else for joining and chatting and being here. We're gonna go ahead and say hi to... yeah, let's say hi to Demise. He's also playing Valhalla. Let's keep it at the same game. Yeah, I catch you around, no troll. Take care. See you at Screamer. Have a good rest of the weekend, everybody. And hope to see you soon.